Hi, everybody. So, my name is Jaleesa Noralez. I am an independent consultant for Paparazzi Accessories. I've been a consultant since September 2018. So, this year will be my third year being a consultant. And so, I want to pop in and just talk to you a little bit about the opportunity, a little bit about me and when I first started. um, so some of you guys may or may not have watched my video last year when I was all in tears and everything, explaining when I started paparazzi and the state I was in when I started. And so just to kind of refresh, when I started paparazzi, I was working at Amazon warehouse in North Carolina full time. No, part time, but it felt like full time because I was always picking up hours. I was also working at the extended stay full time. I was working there full time. I was a not housekeeper. We call it laundry attendant. So I did like the laundry at night, but I also helped check in guests and stuff. And then I was a mom. I'm a single mom. I was going to school online and I was sleeping on somebody's floor. And I also was in a horrible relationship. Like, I was with a narcissist. Like, that's a long story. But anyway, like, it was just a lot going on in my life before I decided to join paparazzi. Now, I had saw paparazzi jewelry, I want to say maybe a year beforehand. A teacher, my son's teacher, she had a gorgeous necklace on, and I was like, I love your necklace. And she was like, well, guess how much it is? And I was like, $40. And she was like, no. And I kept going up on the price, and she was like, you need to come down. And so when she told me $5, I thought she was lying. I'm like, your necklace is not $5. You're lying. You tripping. So anyway, I would buy jewelry from her. She would sometimes give me some stuff for free. Like, that's what it was. I never asked about how'd you do this. She never brought it up to me, how it was done or anything like that. So fast forward a year later, I saw a classmate of mine, Trista, selling jewelry. She was live selling jewelry. And I was like, huh. And I saw she was making money. I was like, okay, okay, and stuff. And I was like, that'd be something fun to do. I was looking more so for a hobby, because I had two jobs. I was getting paid every week. I was like, this would be a cool hobby. If I make extra money, cool. This would be a good distraction for my situation. Because like I said, I was not in the best situation at all during that time. And so, I joined. Like, I joined underneath her and stuff, and I don't regret it. Like, I absolutely love what I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. So anyway, so when I was, working paparazzi, like I said, it was a good distraction for me. So people ask me, oh, how's everything going at home? I'm like, oh, look at this jewelry I got, and stuff. Because it's like, my situation wasn't the best, like I said. And so, you know, I will make money at work. I have my little clear fanny pack. I'll walk around the warehouse doing my job. People are naturally nosy, right? So they're like, "Oh, what's in your fanny pack? Like jewelry?" And I'll show them. And it got to a point I was literally slinging bling at work and stuff. Like, we'll be in between the bins, and I'll have my items in the bag, and I slipping under jewelry, they're slipping me the money. Like, it was fun. It was like a weird legal hustle I had going on at Amazon, right? And stuff. And even my supervisors were buying, security guards. So, it was cool. Like, I'll go to work with my extra, like, I'll put in like 10 items. I'm like, all right, that's $50. Sometimes I'll put in more if I want to make more money. But, I'll just put in enough, to be like, all right, I want to make so much money today. Like, I wasn't really, like I said, I wasn't really working it, you know, to make a career out of it or anything like that. I was in the mindset, like, I got my jobs. I'm in college. have, my kid, like, whatever and stuff, right? So, so because of my mindset, I didn't work my business the way I should have. I didn't. And, so that's what happened. So I kind of BS'd for a good year and a half. Like, I was happy making $5, $10. I was happy making $20. I was happy making $50. I was like, oh my gosh, yay, 50 and stuff, like I was happy and content with that. Even when I moved back to California, 2019, like, I was cool. Like, my parents had to tell me, hey, we have guests, once you go get your jewelry. I'm like, okay. And stuff, right? Like, I didn't have that hustle mindset to sling this bling, and stuff. And so it wasn't until March of 2020 when COVID happened and I was laid off. I was laid off. I've been laid off since, right? We're now March 2021. I've been laid off since. So, I call my upline. I'm like crying, like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do? And she's like, you have jewelry. And I'm just like, what? Like, like, that's not what I wanted to hear at the time. I was like, okay, but I need money, like, right now, right now. And she's just like, you have jewelry, sling that bling. So I was like, all right. So, I want to say for 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer, I was depressed. I mean, it's like, okay, I have this apartment with my roommates. I'm like, what's going on? How am I going to make rent? Like, because we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know we were going to get assistance. Like, no one knew what was going on March of last year, right? So, I'm going to say April is when I launched my website, my own personal website. And I'll go over, paparazzi more later on, but I launched my own personal website that I pay for monthly. And, I would just share my link. I still wasn't working the way I should. I wasn't really going live like that. Like, I was just like, all right, I'm showing up. I didn't know much about Facebook algorithms and stuff. Luckily, my upline was sharing trainings and stuff. So now that I didn't have a job to go to, I had more free time to, watch these training videos and stuff. So I started watching training videos. I'm like, all right, this is how I work Facebook. Okay, this is how I work Instagram. So, I started doing stuff little by little and everything to build up my algorithms and everything like that. And so, August is when I made my first $1,000, right? In a month. I was happy. I think I made 1,045. I was happy. I was like, all right, I love this. Like, let's see how much I can make. But again, I still wasn't being as consistent as I should have been for someone who really needed this, right? So, even though I wasn't as consistent overall, last year I made over $8,000, right? During a pandemic, mind you, it was during a pandemic. So I made, what happened? Okay, cool. So sorry about that. So I made over $8,000 during a pandemic. Mind you, I've never made that much money before, selling my jewelry, because I was content. I was happy with just, little I was making, right? So I was like, all right, I need to kick off 2021 and rock and roll, right? And stuff like that. At this point, my roommates went on a different direction because, again, I still don't have, income, and my roommates, which I don't blame them. They wanted someone who had, a stable income and stuff. So we went our separate ways, and luckily, I had a friend who came in and helped me out and stuff like that. So me and my son could, still have a stable place to live. Because, like I'm making money with paparazzi, but still not I live in California. So that should just tell y'all all y'all need to know. Like I live in expensive California, okay? So, it's still not enough to survive out here, and stuff, because California, you need to make 3 times the rent. You need 2.5 years of work history, all this stuff. And I'm just like, I've been laid off for like a year. So, but anyway, so because now I don't have to worry about, rent and stuff like that, I'm able to really work my business. And just being consistent is like, I notice a difference. I'm making, like, literally since I want to say the end of December 2020, like towards the end of December, I've been making money every single day. Every single day. A day does not go by that I'm not making something, whether it's $5, $10, $100. Like, I am making money daily. And because of COVID, I was like, all right, I need to get life insurance. I need to get a savings, emergency savings, because guess what? A lot of us did not have emergency savings, right? Because a lot of us work paycheck to paycheck. So it's hard to even save if we wanted to, right? And then who knew a pandemic was coming? Like, none of us saw that coming. So, I was like, you know what? I have some money coming in. I got life insurance for me and my kids. I got emergency savings plan. I got a regular savings plan. No, I got a retirement plan. I got a savings plan for the kids. My jewelry business pays for that. Like, my jewelry business pays for that every month. My jewelry business pays for, the bills I still have and stuff like that. And I'm still able to save because, like I said, I started my savings and stuff like that. So, my confidence, compared to 2 years, almost 3 years ago, is up. Everyone sees the difference in my glow. My glow is totally different and stuff. This year so far, we're in March. I hit director last month in February. So I went from a team of 2 to a team of 5 and stuff like that. So, so going in, a little bit about paparazzi, it is a MLA, but what I like about it, because I've done other ones, what I like about paparazzi, your sales money, you keep that, okay? You keep that. I don't get a percentage of that. We get a small percentage of what you purchase from the back office. Okay. So whatever you purchase in the back office, we get a small percentage of that. And that does not even come out your pocket. Paparazzi shoots us a check every month. Right. And so there's different ways to get paid with paparazzi. So paparazzi, well, first of all, there's 3 different kits. We have a $99 kit. We have a $299 kit and a $499 kit, right? Most people start off with a $99 kit. It comes with like 35 accessories. That's $175 value, right? You can flip that easy. Comes with marketing tools you'll need, just different stuff to kind of get you going. I start off with a $99 kit and I already made, of course, my money back. Okay. And stuff. So, start wherever you could start off at. Okay. And so you have the kit. They offer you a free website. Okay. They offer you a free website. So you don't even have to worry about, constantly getting inventory. You can just push your website if that's what you want to do. Or if it's a hobby, why not just push your website? That's extra money because paparazzi pays you the 20th of every month. Your commission check from your sales and from your team, it'll be the 20th of every month. Now, the benefit, like I said, I have my own personal site that I pay for is because I have my own inventory. So I get paid commission. I get paid for my other website, because I push my own inventory. I get paid going live. I get paid, when I do stuff in person. I get paid when I do wall drops. I get paid when I do messenger parties. If you have someone who wants to host for you and throw a party for you, or, I had my roommate, she used to take jewelry to work and stuff and sell it for me and bring me back the money, and I give her new jewelry, so it's so many different ways. Vendor events was a big thing, but because of COVID, it's hard to find vendor events and stuff like that. But there's so many different ways to make money and push your jewelry. It's all about you get out what you put in. So if you're consistent, like I said, I've been more consistent compared to when I started. So I'm seeing, okay, can I do more? Heck yeah. Am I going to do more? Heck yeah. And stuff like that, right? And so, that's what I'm doing, because my goal is to be a 6-figure seller, and stuff like that. So, and that's another thing I like about paparazzi. Like, depending on the team you're on, it's all about goals. Like any business, if you go to your job, some of y'all job have y'all goals as soon as you walk in. Like, especially if you're in sales, it's like, all right, we need to sell 1,000 cell phones today, or whatever the case may be. Every job have a goal. Same with paparazzi, with your team. You have your monthly goal, your weekly goal, your daily goals, whatever goal you want to set for yourself. I always set goals for myself personally, and then of course my upline has certain goals, or or her upline have goals. So like, it's a business. We run it as such. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat to you like it's all roses or whatever, because it's not. It's a business, and stuff like that. And so it's like, if you could show up to your 9 to 5, something that you don't like doing, you could show up for your business, and stuff like that. And so, with me, I am in different, like, I network, and so I'm in different groups. So I'm learning how to be an effective leader and stuff like that. So the stuff I've been learning, I teach my team. And so what makes me a little bit different, just a little bit different from other consultants, is like, I'm going to give you 30 to 60 days of me training you, like, I'm going to provide you the links you need for the stuff I use, because I use Amazon and I use Family Dollar. I love Family Dollar. So, I'm going to shoot you the links of the stuff I have, not so you can get exactly what I have, but just a guideline. I'm going to, share the stuff I'm learning, because like I said, I'm reading different books, I'm attending meetings, I'm networking. Like, I'm learning so many different things that I never knew before. And it's like, I'm going to share that information with you guys. We're going to talk about your goals, your personal goal, your business goals, all that stuff. I'm going to be your accountability partner pretty much your first 30 to 60 days, because whatever you tell me you want to do, I'm going to be like, all right, bet, let's do it. I'm going to challenge you and stuff. Everything I tell you guys, either I done or I'm doing it too. Like I said, I stay challenging myself as well, because I'm not the type to just talk the talk. I'm going to walk the walk too. I'm going to lead by example. You get what I'm saying? Like, that is what I'm going to do. I've always been put in a position when I used to work in a leadership position. Like, I was in charge of a whole daycare at one point. I'm like, how did this happen? I'm not trained for this and stuff, right? Like, but it happened. I was in charge of, breaking people and stuff at different jobs at the airport. Like, I've always been put in a leadership position, but the jobs never wanted to pay me for it or anything like that. Even if I apply, they'll give it to somebody who don't do nothing. And I used to irritate me, and I know a lot of you guys could relate to that. Okay, I know a lot of you guys could relate to that. And so, I've always, will pray, like, man, I just want a shot, to show I have leadership skills, blah, 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 blah. Well, I got what I prayed for because I have, like I said, I have a team of 5 wonderful ladies and stuff, and everyone have their own individual goals. So I talk to everyone individually. Like that's me. I don't do like a big like meeting and stuff like that. Like I train you according to your individual needs. I keep a book. I'm like, all right, what's your goal? All right, so this month let's do this and that, and stuff like that. Like I help you design a plan. Now it's up to you if you decide to go through with that plan or not, because it's like, I could only tell you so much. It's up to you to use that information and stuff like that. So that's why I do 30 to 60 days, to see and stuff like that. Like me hands on. I'm not saying I'm gonna just throw you to the wolves and stuff like that afterwards. I'm gonna still be there and everything for you, but you know, I'm gonna train you how I wish I ran my business first, like when I first started. So that way you are set up for success. And again, there's gonna be tears, because it's like it's more than just selling $5 jewelry. It's really more than just that. Like we are helping change people's lives. We are helping people, with their self-esteem, with their confidence and stuff like that. Like we're really helping people, not just women, men as well. We have a lot of male consultants who sell paparazzi and stuff. My number one upline is a man and stuff. So, don't think if you're a male watching this that, oh, that's a girly thing. No, we have a lot of successful males and stuff. If you need help with your leadership skills, your sales skills, public speaking, whatever it is, use this business to help you. If you do want to eventually start a big business, why don't you start off small, get your foot wet, learn some stuff. And so that way it can help you when you do want to, start that bigger business, like, or let paparazzi fund your dream. A lot of people, they come into paparazzi, they make their money and they use the money they make for their actual dream. And then some people, they come in paparazzi, they rocking and rolling and they're making their 6-7 figures and they're retiring. Like one of my uplines, she's like 30 years old. I'm 33. She's 30 years old and is already retired. Like she's just 3 times, 4 times 6-figure earners. Like she good and stuff. And she still works her business. And that's another thing I love. With other companies, when they move up, they let everyone else, work and they just sit there and collect commission checks. Now, paparazzi, the people who work paparazzi, their commission checks is just a little extra. They still work their business. They still posting. They're still going live. They're still doing whatever it is they got to do to keep making money. Because why settle? Why just sit there and let everyone else do the work, and stuff like that. So that's one thing I love about this company. You still see them working. They talk to you. Just yesterday I was talking to one of the 6-figure sellers and stuff, and she was giving me pointers. Like they want everyone to succeed. Like it's not one of those like, I'm not going to share what I know because I don't want you to be better than me type mess. Like it's not like that at all. At least the team I'm on, at least for me and my team and the team I'm part of, I don't see that, so I don't want to speak for everybody else. But, it's just, I enjoy what I do. I love what I do. I honestly do not want to go back to a 9 to 5 if I don't have to and stuff. So, I'm working it. So that won't have to happen. Right now I am looking for, some individuals who want to join me, who want to, whether it's a hobby, like I said, it started off as a hobby for me, whether it's just a distraction, from your life, it's depressing times kind of right now, for some and stuff. For some, it's like a eye awakening, because you're learning different people, you learn about yourself, people are starting to get more creative and everything like that. So, you know, invest in yourself, because at the end of the day, the government don't really care about us. Jobs sure the heck don't care about us. It's been a year. I've not heard nothing from my job. I've called, nothing. Not even an email, how y'all doing? Nothing. These jobs do not care. The government clearly does not care like that. So why are you depending on them to make sure that you're financially secured? You know, use this to start your savings. Use this to pay for insurance. Your family shouldn't have to do a GoFundMe to bury you and stuff like that. Insurance is cheap. Use this to pay for it, you know, and stuff like that. Use this to help pay for other bills. Or if you're good, you have all that, use this as a little extra spending money for yourself. 'Cause at the end of the day, a lot of us, especially moms, we don't reward ourselves. We need to start rewarding ourselves. If you achieve something that week, that month, whatever, we need to start rewarding ourselves. I would sit here and not buy nothing for myself for years. And I'd be like, so I get that mom guilt, right? I know a lot of us can relate to the mom guilt. We get the mom guilt, like, let me put this back and I'll get some shoes for the kids. And mind you, the kids already have a bunch of shoes, right? But mama don't, so it's like, don't be afraid to reward yourself. Let this business reward you, and stuff. Like, if you have it all put together, let this job reward you, like, and stuff. Treat you to a spa day, treat you to get your nails done, your hair done, whatever it is that you're into. Let this business take care of that for you and stuff. And so, I'm pretty sure I missed some other stuff. Like I said, I didn't want to come with a script. I didn't rehearse anything. I was just like, let me just come on and make this video to post up so y'all could see, look at me, I'm glowing, I'm smiling. And those of you who know me for a long time knows, like, I wasn't always like this for the last few years, and so, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me. I'm going to be posting this up on YouTube. I'm going to be posting this everywhere. So, if you know how to get in contact with me, you can follow me on Facebook, Jaleesa Noralez. However, there's a description box. I'll leave my information. You can follow me on Instagram, Jaleesa the Jewelry Lady. I'm on TikTok. What's my name on TikTok? Jaleesa Noralez. My website, JaleesaFreeSpiritJewelry.com. If you want to shop, hit me up. I'm an open book. I try to be as real and as honest as possible, because it's like, I've been through it. You're depressed? I've been through it. Suicidal? I've been through that. Abusive relationship? I've been through that, right? I've been through that. Like, homelessness, been through that. I lived in a shelter, and stuff. Like, life has thrown so much stuff at me. So I get it and I understand and stuff. And, out of everything I've done, paparazzi is like my happy place. Like, it is. Like, I love what I do. I do everything on my own. I do my own shipping, my labels, my live shows, my pictures. Like, I do everything. I do want to eventually get an assistant. Okay. But, I can honestly say I enjoy what I do. I don't have any regrets joining at all. And everyone's experience is different. But again, you have to ask yourself, did you give it your all? Did you put in 120%? Did you 10x it? Like, did you do your absolute best, in this business and stuff? Because sometimes if we ask ourselves the tough questions, we realize, no, we did not, so it's not paparazzi fault if, for whatever reason didn't work out for you and stuff like that, and sometimes it's not for everybody. Like, a lot of people don't realize this is a business. This is a business. This is a business. So you have to run it as such, okay? You have to show up for your business. You have to. You got to work your business. Like, you got to. Even if you're starting off an hour a day, like, you got to put the time in, and don't be afraid to start over if you got to and stuff. But, I think I took up enough of y'all time. Thank you for listening. And so I look forward to meeting my new team members, okay? Bye.